What's going on, man? It's your boy Kobe the God back again with another reaction. Today we're gonna be watching some CJ the Champ. Finally, he has dropped a video. My God, CJ, how long you been? Dude, we've been waiting for months for this video. Like it was bad. But it is what it is. We're gonna see what he's gonna be yapping about today, and we're gonna have some fun while we do it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Oh, before I forget, y'all reach 1,000 subscribers. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how that tanked, y'all. But 1,000 subs is insanity. Dude, a couple of weeks ago, we were at below 500 subs. 2-3 weeks later, well, 1,000 plus. Like, y'all have done so much for me, and I want to say thank you guys. And I would want to get more consistent because of what y'all have given me. So this is me, and this is my gift to y'all, and saying thank you. And yeah, let's see this reaction for what it is in a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Let's go. Jin Woo.
Finally, after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst crash out he's ever
that's
had
why.
To Rampage Jacksoning his f***ing door and redoing an entire video from scratch. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen,
Wait, hold on.
we are fine.
What did that say? After to this vid, remade version soon. Oh, he finished the vid, and it got. Oh.
Entire video from scratch.
Oh nah, that's
Alrighty,
crazy.
ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back after experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened. But oh boy, another day, another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages. Even before the anime came out. They just wanted straight Manoa panels. But it is none other than the serial ore farming E-rank
hold on.
Birth of Doom.
I had to get
Mr.
Sung quality up.
Jin Woo. So prepare yourself to watch this motherfucker watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie to y'all, every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge because what the fuck, bro? So without further ado, the Jin Woo trials.
Yeah. I'm excited. Okay.
Yeah, alrighty,
new edit, okay.
So before we actually dive into Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. Jin Woo here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth turned into an action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop.
The creme de la creme.
Highest ranked niggas in the game. These are your one above.
Hold on. My laptop is on some severe bullshit right now. Alright, that should work. That should work perfect.
Balls, Radiants, Challengers, and basically any other high-ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass. In showers, never heard of them. Clear example, look at fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty-ass niggas.
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
It goes from A rank to B.
Boy, no way.
Was trash. He sucked. Hot ass, buns. And what made it worse, he was a DPS. So that's how you know he really was trash. And to make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up. You are hard stuck.
Hold on. Alright, we back. The bag is back.
So this man, Jin Woo, was hard stuck bronze 3, and he was also known as the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sigh of relief when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, Jin Woo's here? Shit, this gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga. This nigga even had his...
Mind y'all, I have finished the manhwa. Dope ass thing. That shit was gas all the way to the end.
Little E-dater, his pocket healer. Fine shit number 1, because that's what I'm gonna call it, because I don't know a fucking name. She out here having to heal this nigga 24/7 because he's
actually
struggling.
What is her name? I think it's Johi? Jahi? I know it has a he at the end, but I don't know what it is.
What they fucking gobbling? She looking at this nigga every time like, Jin Woo, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking raid. And the reason why bro was even doing this in the first place was because his mama was in a coma. This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm gonna speedrun how everything changed for this man. Him and his party found a secret. Statues are alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches, Aaron Yeager style, getting split in half and Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal, and Jin Woo decided to sacrifice himself so everybody could escape.
Everybody
leading
can
to
live.
him getting jumped by all the statues and dying.
And do you know what's the craziest part? If they all stayed there, they would have all survived. If they all just stayed put, they would have all survived and they would all become players. That's the craziest part. They would have all been able to level up. But no. We just bitches. That's what this is. The hell?
Like the most brutal way ever. But luckily for Jin Woo, this was all a test by the mysterious system. And Jin Woo gets a second chance. He could finally get out of bronze. Timothy. Bro started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot bosses whole parties will struggle to beat. The system made him do the exact workout as sight.
Tama, bruh.
Tama, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats.
Only difference ain't go bald. Only
difference is a nigga ain't go bald. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive in. Murph. This man Jin Woo caught some bodies. And I'm not talking about no regular dungeon bosses. Talking about actual human bodies. He was booming niggas. And our first example of this is this bum-ass 6-stack. These scheming ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they needed 2 fills. So they got Jin Woo and this trust fund bum ass. I got all this gear for nothing. Nepo baby Jin Ho. Don't get me wrong.
We don't take no Jin Ho slander here. In this household, we respect that nigga. He's Jin Woo's greatest glazer, but we respect him.
But you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to still be ass. Like this nigga sucks, but he's got some of the best equipment on the market. If this don't screams daddy's money, I don't know what to tell you, Dong-suk. And he explained to Jin Woo, nice to meet you, man. My name is Wang Dong-suk. All we need you to do is sign this contract, and we'll be on our way. They made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. Not a single healer in sight. And bro told him, oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I beg your pardon.
What?
And this is when Jin Woo knew. 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no hills, this shit is cooked. So later on, they enter the dungeon, and Jin Woo is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in monocrystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming 6-stack starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals, because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dong-suk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. Jin Woo and Jin Ho, You guys stay here and look after the score, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment. Capiche? Huh? So they leave, right? And guess what they do? They blow up the entrance to the boss's lair, leaving them trapped in there. So yeah, this 6-stack is a bunch of con men crooks because their actual plan was to trap them in there and wake the boss up with the explosion so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But oh, how little did they know that the E rank that they had holding their bags was a Smurf of Doom. Jin Woo cooked this spider in a minute tops. Like, dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing. He's butchering that nigga. You know, trust fund baby looking at bro like, what the fuck? Who is this demon on my team? He just cooked a boss by himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bag.
Hey, the music got a
shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water, my nigga? I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on, the scheming 6-stack come back. And they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought Jin Ho killed him because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him, kill Jin Woo and we'll let you live. But Jin Ho was like, nah, I ain't fighting him. He might fuck around, kill me before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, Jin Woo gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man, kill these niggas. All 6 of them, boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting Jin Woo and sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight futile.
Now, if something happens like this, right? And you boom a nigga with a fireball spell, sending him flying into a wall, and he gets up and dusts off his drip. I'm sorry, I'm leaving. I don't care. Like, I really don't care. I'm gone. Because what do you mean? With a powerful ass spell, you just brush it off and be like, y'all, then why y'all doing this? Huh? Oh, not worth it.
That shit just tickled the nigga. Bro got up and was like, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month, but that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed it. With no emotion, just decapitates this man. Niggas is shocked. They like, nani? How the hell misses? Knife to the gut. And he deserves this shit too for rocking that piece of broccoli on his head. You know what made these dudes' deaths even worse? They did not die off of just that one stab. And at this point in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even started begging the bro like, give me up, bro. Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be unstoppable.
You are a worthless, bitch-ass nigga.
You should kill yourself.
What are you here for?
You should
to worship me? Kill yourself.
Please hard carry me. I swear to God, out.
GG's for boy.
This man just wiped the whole team. Drop what he did. He boomed them, which is reasonable. They deserved it. However, what was not deserved is what happened to these two. Because sadly for them, they were at the wrong place at the wrong time. They saw old boy boom these niggas. So guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy, and on the bodies, this maniac tried to sneak them until Jin Woo stopped him at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like, should I dive your backline and kill your healer? I mean, you're not gonna protect a poor bitch. And my God, this is Jin Woo's first offense of letting somebody get they ass whooped.
Bro. Bro. Like, Jin Woo is so annoying when he does this shit. Like, he will see a nigga that he knows that he can definitely beat. Right? He will see that nigga and say, I'm gonna let someone else fight. Like, please, save these people. I know you're not a good person, but Jesus, man, help them. My bad.
Whoop that nigga's ass. So Unk told Jin Woo, hold on there, young player. Let the OG handle this one now. Now, Kang was a B rank hunter, and Unk was a C rank hunter. And also, you can't forget, Unk has one arm. And before one of y'all say, but usually characters with one arm are usually strong. Hey, guess what? Not everybody is built like Shanks. This is just a regular nigga with
Just
one arm.
Regular old man.
Why the fuck did you let Unk fight this nigga? Why? So you could read your opponent, so you could download him to beat him later? Like, nigga, you could download his ass while fighting him. But nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped. You got fine shit over here falling to her knees, panicking for her lifeline. Oh my god, we're gonna die. You literally let this nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping out blood to keep Virgil. So when OG was about to die, Jin Woo finally decided to save this man. But I don't care. Too little, too late, bro. Hit that nigga with the Jin Woo special. Watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you could pull up cold as shit. Fucking cereal or farmer, bro. Now,
like...
Tae Kong wasn't an idiot like the six tag. This man knew off the rip.
Nah, you ain't no E-rank.
You're smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right? Now, this fight for Jin Woo was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match. But everything changed when Jin Woo got that notification and the system said once again,
murder this
nigga. And boom this nigga, or I'm stopping your heart. So this man start hitting the Goku hop, loosening up the bones and muscles to whoop this nigga ass. So Jin Woo blitzes bro at the speed of sound and lands a cut under his left eye. And that nigga Tae shit was stunned. He was like, holy shit, was this motherfucker just warming up?
Oh,
indeed he was. And that cut that he landed poisoned the left side of bro's face because Jin Woo's daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for bro from here. Jin Woo started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes. But K-Shik ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible. And he ends up slicing Woo in the ankles. I know that had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter, up the pain level by 10, and that's the hit that Jin Woo just took. And that man Tae was talking shit. He was saying, yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on, pull up to your healer. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But Jin Woo just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him, born again! Like, bro, just look at his face, man. He knew it was over. Bro can heal himself. And he has a spare healer in his backline. It's over. At this point, just vote to surrender, my nigga. Just get it over with. So it was all over. Jin Woo activated that murderous intent. This man emitted so much of his aura. It invaded this man's psyche. And before he knew it, he had a dagger shoved in his heart. And all he saw before the lights went out was this man Woo or farming over his body.
Tough,
I don't know.
Toughest way to kill a nigga.
Getting teabagged or a motherfucker or farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Tae Kong became the seventh victim to be Swiss cheesed by the Smurf of Doom, the Jin Woo.
Ooh, that was a cool trans. Exhibit A. Alright, what do we get for Exhibit A? Come on. We gotta go back. Come on. Dude, Exhibit A was almost the entire video. What? Hold on now. Kill cat +7 animal abuse. +1 Jin Woo charge, serial or farmer, false ranking. Okay. So that's 8, 9, 10. That's 10 charges. Gotcha.
Y'all righty, ladies and gentlemen. Exhibit B, scrapping with a Souls boss. Now, this man Jin Woo is not new to fighting crazy-ass dungeon bosses. I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' 3-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane. But then he strikes again, and Jin Woo blocked it. But that strike had so much force, it sends him across the throne room. And 1 second later, he's already on his ass.
Bro.
Give this man a chance.
No. Yo, look at this.
And Jin Woo.
This is, how do I stole this? Play back. 6.5. All right, watch this.
Blocked it, but that strike had so
Right?
much
Right.
force. It sizzled
It booms him across the map, right?
across the throne room.
The moment he's on his feet, boom. Oh hell nah. If I fight a nigga and he launches me across the room, just the moment I get on my feet, he's on me again. Back it up.
Already on his ass. Didn't even give
Pack
this
it
man a
up.
chance to breathe. Bro's armor parried it. Then he came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful it sent him flying again. This man Jin Woo was lost, couldn't do nothing. He'd been fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes and not even an inch of health is gone. So Jin Woo's blade could basically do nothing. These stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. So Jin Woo decided, man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well just throw hands.
Let's throw them
And
hands,
Igris,
buddy.
being a gentleman, decided,
Aight.
We throwing hands, I like you, little nigga. Alright, let's throw hands then.
bro was already winning
Nigga.
the fight, but decided to come down.
Nah, this nigga Igris was cold as hell. Cause he could have beat Woo in seconds just with a sword. But was like, you know what? I respect you. I do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the sword away, take off my cape in the sauciest way possible, then I'm gonna step on you. Easy, like.
Down to his level and throw hands with him. This man is a demon. And Igris wasted no time. Bro stood there in Orphan for 2 seconds. Then boom! With the snap of a finger, lanced this man in the ground. Punch was so fast, it was unreactable. And it didn't stop here. Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room. Then hawked him down. They hit this boy with the humbling this man to a bump in the wall. And I tell you, boy, Jin Woo was trying his hardest, but he could not land a single hit. Igris had perfect defense. But while Jin Woo was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ends up bicycle kicking this nigga in the neck. And he finally took some health off. But this kick enraged Igris. Bro said fuck it and skipped to his second phase. He started juggling and dribbling this man like a basketball. Look at this in slow motion.
God.
Uppercut to the gut, then to the back, while making him flip mid-punch. Then another two-piece combo. Then he hits the Dragon Ball double hammer fist slam. Then sends him flying with the haymaker. And dog, at this point, it just looked like Igris was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas. Bro was hitting him with the Broly drag, then threw him across the room again. And look how he just conveniently landed on the throne. Then this man Igris walked up to him like,
Come on, bitch ass nigga. Show me that you worthy of this throne. Or sit here and die like a bitch.
So Igris uses the force to call his greatsword and swings at Jin Woo. But Jin Woo enhanced his body to catch the sword. Then summons his...
Now, see, this is where you lose me. This is where the show loses me. Because Jin Woo has been getting his ass... And, wait, have y'all not been seeing this? Oh, my bad. My bad, gang. I mean, y'all love my face, so it's fine. You can hear the audio, but that's fine. What was I saying? This nigga Jin Woo should not have won this, cause his sword couldn't penetrate Igris the first few times. How did it manage to penetrate him now? The man still got their sense.
Dagger and stabs
But
him
it might just be me.
finally doing some damage to this man. And this is when Jin Woo just awoke that dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall.
Pause.
But dog, this insane lock-in moment by Jin Woo gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, insane work.
Shit.
Nigga beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if
was
this
real
is
life.
IRL, you only do get one try. But
Exactly.
bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie, that's some nasty work. Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal. The Jin Woo trial.
Is that it? Is it? Oh, just
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of just trial 1, this man got 7 bodies, 1 count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got exhibit C, D, and E to go in trial 2. So, will Jin Woo make the round table?
So how long do you think she just gonna post? How long till when she just gonna post round 2? 1 month, 2 months? Drop it in the comments. Let's see. And that's how I know you guys made it to the end of the video, if you drop it. So drop it. I know.
Will this stat line get even more ridiculous? Spoiler, yes.
Yes, sir. Alright then. You know what it is, guys. You know what it is. That'll be that for this video. I might catch y'all in the next one. I am sleepy as hell. Look at me eyes. Red as a motherfucker. So I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace out.